This is the Major Fitness Drone 3 functional trainer, and today we're gonna do an instructional video on assembling this machine to try and save you at least an hour or two doing your build. When you get your machine, right, open up the box, spread everything out in front of you where you can easily reach them. The first thing we're gonna start is building the base. The base was pretty straightforward. You want to have 3 parts to put together. There's nothing really special about step number 1, and we're going to move on now to step number 2. For that, we have the columns in the back. One key thing that we did notice that you have to pay attention to are the holes that are on the pillars. You have to make sure that those are facing the back of the machine. If you don't do that, then you're gonna have to unscrew the bolt and put it back together, and that's not pretty. Moving on next to step number 3, you're assembling support for the back side. That again is pretty straightforward and should take you maybe 5 or 6 minutes on each side. The next step, step number 4, we are installing the pillar for the pulley system, just the pillar. When you're installing this, only thing to note is, well, they're the same. Yeah, no, nothing special about here. The holes that do come on these are centralized, so you don't have to worry about which way it's facing. That one was very easy, matter of fact. For step number 5, we're installing the bottom pulley on the row. So that's gonna be on the bottom. On the left side that's facing the machine, on the left, you're gonna have the holes pointing forward, and I'm gonna circle that over here for you. And then on the right side, you're gonna have the 2 holes facing the back side, and I'm gonna circle that as well. Just make sure you do that and you'll be good on that step. Just screw in your nuts, bolts, and the washers. Going on now to step number 6, you are installing, well, you're just gonna throw on this rolling pin here. This is going to be where your pulley goes for your exercises, and then at the back side you're just going to put on where the weight stack is going to go. There's no screws to go into this step, so you're just going to slide it on. Now at this point of the build, when you tilt the machine over to install these 2 systems, you might consider installing the footrest for your seated rows or the attachment for your landmine. It's not in the step, but I say this because those 2 are at the end of the build, and if you do that at the end, you're gonna have to tilt your machine over because the bolts go in from the bottom, and Jay and I did that at the end. It was very difficult to do it. We actually ended up using a dumbbell to prop the machine up, but if you are doing this alone and you don't want to have to go through the hassle of installing those 2 last, do it right now and save you the time at the end. Now, on to step number 7. We are at the back again. We're just installing the support for the system. At this time, you can install these hooks. This is where your attachments go, the little clips that come with the machine for any of your resistance bands you might want to use. Just put that in there. They're pretty easy to install. Make sure you don't forget the back plate on the pillars. That is very important. I think it's part Y. It's needed to distribute the load on this pillar. So don't forget that, and you're good once you have that installed. For step number 8, we are installing the pulley support bar with the pulley inside of them. You're going to first have to install the pulleys on the ground into each of the support bar. You have 4 in total, and each has 2 pulleys that you have to install. Do the pulleys first, and you'll be good. There's a plastic gasket that comes with the pulley that goes in from the outside. So if you're trying to install the plastic inside of the pulley hole, it is very difficult. So make sure you install it on the outside and save the time and effort. The machine works fine with it on the outside, in my opinion, and that's how it is going to have to look. because there's no way you can get your hands in the gap that's given for you to install those gaskets. So I'm going to circle that for you. That's a very important one. But once you have that in there, installing the pulley, it should be very simple. Remember how I told you about the holes in the back pillar? If you did that correctly, the nut and the bolt on this pulley is going to just sit into that hole in the back pillar, and it's going to be a pretty easy install. You might need a little extra help for this, but if you are doing this by yourself, do the back first, get the nut and the bolt in, and then do the front next. Now we're on to step number 9. For this one, we are installing the top bar where my hand is pointing. This one is a pretty simple step, just installing the nuts and the bolts in there. Make sure that the 2 holes are in fact facing the front of the machine. That is where your pull-up bar is gonna be, and you don't want it at the back. And that's it for that step. Step number 10, we're installing the pull-up bar now. Again, accessing the hole is pretty easy. If you're doing this by yourself, you can just put the bolts in one at a time. You might need some extra hands just to hold it up, but if you can manage, just get the 1 bolt in to the left, 1 in to the right, and you can do the rest after that. And that's it. So step number 11, we are putting the front pulley onto that assembly that is showing, and you have 2 on each side. That one is pretty easy, and only thing here is to note the top pulley is going to be on top of the bolt, and really that's it for that step. Now we're on to step number 12, 13, and 14. This is where it gets very tricky. This is the assembly for the cable system itself. We're going to focus on one side of the machine for now and just mimic the other side when you get there. But basically, to get the cables on the machine, you have to unscrew the rollers at the bottom pulley to get the cable in there, because you have these big notches here that's going to be traveling through. Unscrew that. Put your cable through. We're going to start from the inside part. You will put that notch up, over, and down, and that's going to come out to this front pulley here, where you will have to undo the roller on the top end of the inside pulley. Once you do that, get the ball through, screw the roller back in for the system, and you're good. Now going on to the outside part, you're going to come up and over, and then down to the bottom pulley on the outside of the bar. Once you get that in there, you're going to bring the pulley back up and unscrew this front bottom pulley to get that ball through, and you're good to go. So to recap, the only things you're going to be unscrewing is the bottom roller pulley, the front top pulley on the inside, and the bottom pulley on the outside of the system. Do that, mimic it on the other side, and your system is ready to go. Yep, that's it. So the final step, if you chose to do this at the end, is for your footrest for the cedar row and your landmine attachment. If you're doing this now, you will have to pop the machine up. It is quite heavy if you're doing this by yourself. Hopefully you watched this video first and you did it at step number 3 when I told you to do it. If you did, good job. If not, well, time to lift some heavy weights. But outside of that, the rest is pretty much just the accessories. You have your bars for the elastic band. If you want to use that or not use it, doesn't really matter. It's up to you. And the last step here is the leg hold down attachment for your lap hold down. This one is pretty easy. You don't need any screw to install this. The foam goes over the bar and the bar goes through this attachment here. If you don't use seated lap pull downs, then you don't have to install it, but just have it on there and just slap it onto your bar and you are good to go. with that, I think that is it. We finally completed building the machine. Jay and I wanted to do a few demonstrations for you while you have the time. One of the first tests we want to do is see how much weight the machine can hold with somebody on the pull-up bar and nothing on the weight stack below. So Jay is going to get on here to simulate a pretty heavy individual. You're about what, like, we're about 200. I'm about 170. So we're going to just, is it tipping? Come up. One of my concerns was like, okay, without any weight on the back, can it actually sustain the actions occurring in the front? And so far, that's not happening. So that's pretty good, right? The pulleys here, I see we have 2 pulleys. That's pretty awesome. Usually, machines like these come with just one. But now, if he's on that side and I'm over here, we can work together, and it comes out pretty far, which is nice. Or if I want to use the 2, what I can do is really get a straight bar on my end and get a 2-to-1, 1-to-1 ratio. I think so. If you're using just the one pulley like Jay's using, it is a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 pounds for every pound that you have at the back. If you want to use both of them together, then you have that 1-to-1 ratio. And I did it wrong because it's not going to work.
For you, it's not going to work.
Is it? No, I'm trying to put the hook on. So hard. Look at that. There we go. So I have the hooks on there for the 1.
Oh, you have a full stretch. Look at this thing.
Is it good? How far does it go?
All the way.
So I'm looking at the back of the machine, right? Go as far down as you can go. And one of my concerns was like, can you go further down? Like move out, back a little, move like over there or something? Yeah. Yeah. I was concerned of how far it can go up, but if you have a 10-pound, I think that's a pretty good stretch. What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not bad. And then even if you use just the 1, you're gonna go like so far way out of the machine. So I do enjoy it. All right, let me do some, woo! It's good though, it's good. So yeah, doing some exercises here. I do enjoy it. We're gonna see how much, so on the manual, this is rated for like a static load of 1,000 pounds. We're not lifting 1,000 pounds, that's not happening. But we're gonna do, what, like 135 on here just to see how well these J hooks perform and hold, and how well the machine is, how stable it is when you have actual like weight on top of here. So let's grab that 45-pound weight.
Piece of advice, like if you're actually gonna put a lot of weight there,
yeah,
you're gonna actually put a straight bar. Make sure you put those down.
Probably down. That's
down, so you know what I mean.
So this pulley might not be in the way. So let's do that. All right, so we got the weight on there. Jay's gonna do a couple squats here, just to see how, like, taking the bar on and off. One of my concerns with some of these machines, when you have a functional trainer that also doubles as a squat bar or a bench bar, is that you sometimes don't have enough space, like, between the bar weight and the actual upright support. So I see there's plenty of space in those instances where you're really tired, you're fatigued, your legs are giving out, and you're trying to put the weight back on there, you know? I hate when that happens, but you want to see? Yeah.
Like, I really do like the way it sits and everything.
It's good.
Like, we have enough space and gap to actually walk into the...
You can squat there, squat back.
And some of them, like,
yeah,
who have the Smith system, I don't have anything against it, but I feel like this version, this machine actually is better because you have enough room to actually be a little bit more free.
Yeah.
Look at this, man.
Yeah.
King.
Good?
Yeah.
Let me go back.
That's beautiful.
What do we got? Yeah, that's nice.
Easy.
Easy, boom, and then
boom.
Walking it back. Yeah, pretty much no No trouble.
No trouble. Also,
It's nice.
Also, the best thing too, you know, the safety bars.
Oh, safety bars.
Yeah, the safety bars that you can use too, man. Like, try it, man.
You want to try to drop it? Nah, boy, I don't want to drop it.
You're not dropping.
All right, you can put the safety bars on there, and we're gonna see how it does, right? I am curious too to see like how it. Well, let's do. Where you got it at? 4, 2.
We got to actually check this with the cables too, because. Oh, there's something.
Mine is a little too hard. I got it. Move it down one. Okay. I think that's good.
Okay, I think it's good.
So if I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna squat, I come up, ugh, my legs are shaking. What am I gonna do? It's not bad. Wait.
135 is not bad.
Yeah. Let me just get the camera. The camera wasn't showing, so move that down a little bit and try it again. Okay. Try. There we go. Okay, so to recap, you get the weight, you do like what, 200 reps, whatever. Your legs are shaking. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? So yeah, something like that happens. The safety bar is there. That's funny though. Barely anything happened at the back because we do have some weights on there. That's the one thing we noticed, that there wasn't weight storage. So you really do have to have weights on the back. Like on the actual cables, functional part. And then if you do happen to drop anything here, it's not gonna flip over because the weight that they do have on the manual is a static weight. And when you introduce movement, you obviously produce more force from you dropping the weight. So just keep that in mind. But that was nice. We do want to test out some of these dip bars. This is the dip bar that comes with it. I think I'm gonna put it over here, right? Yeah, let's put it over here.
Actually, it's actually really good. Also, at the same time, after we're done with this,
yeah,
I want to test how chest will look like.
How chest?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to grab a bench?
Yeah, we're gonna grab the bench because we got the safety bar, we got everything to see how it's gonna look.
Oh, you can just grab it right.
The only issue, man, this thing
right now.
The
the cables are.
Oh, it's fine.
But
that's
again,
we're just testing right now.
Imagine like for me, you want to have so much space in your garage or basement, and you want to do a lot, but sometimes you can't afford to have big, bulky, industrial size machines.
So let's move this.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Okay, Superman.
Oh, I should do calisthenics.
Understand that?
So you want to do bench press?
No, let's just put that down to see something to do some dips. I want to see how it looks like with the dips.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Okay, put it down. That's good. Hey, I'm gonna adjust the camera.
Yeah, we got to do some dips.
No, I think this is good. What you think?
It's good. Look,
it's
you
good.
Actually can do it like from here. Okay. Ooh, you see, this is what I'm talking about. The room that we have actually to perform as the exercise. This is gonna be dope because you can actually come here and do it from here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Another grip. You want to do it here? You can do it here.
You kicked the thing.
Oh my God.
Well, let me see.
Look at this, King.
It's good. It's good. Whoa.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Woo. Woo. Wait.
Because you have room.
I know.
We have room to actually do this.
Wait, let me do that again. Wait. Let me show you. Hold on. So, what was that? Oh.
You think I can do this?
Can you? Oh. We should do some more calisthenics stuff.
Oh my God, let's get.
It's fun though. I like it.
Oh my God, hold on.
You gotta pull up. 3,
4.
Supersets. Boom. 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 Boom.
This is just lovely, man.
That's good. Oh, bench press. So let's get the
bench.
a flat bench right there, and just do a couple reps and check it out. Yeah. Move my computer out of the way. Okay. I'm just gonna take this off. Let me off and out. Too much accessories. All right, so what's a good height? Yeah, about maybe.
Another thing that you have to do. What? You have to actually make sure you number this.
Oh yeah, you gotta number these.
You got to number this to actually.
It's not numbered.
The fact that one of the things that you can use stickers, or actually use a marker. You know what I mean, to actually put the numbers to see.
Spray paint.
Yep.
There you go.
Spray paint.
Yeah, you spray it, man. It's cheap.
And actually lube this, all right?
Oh yeah, we did lube this to allow it to move more freely.
What you got?
I don't know what I have there. Nah, so well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna eyeball it and then try to match what you got there. I think it's good.
Okay.
We'll find out. Wait, are we? Yeah, mine's up a little bit. Okay.
No, that's a little bit. Put yours a little bit down.
Yeah.
Put it back.
Put it down one more, and just throw it on the bench. It should hold. If it don't hold, then that's a cheap bench, right? If it doesn't hold, dang, I got it. All right, so, here we go. Now I want to test it out.
You go first.
I'm gonna go. So you want me to get hurt first? You want me to get hurt? Ugh. Oh no! What am I gonna do?
Just tell me.
Woo! That's good.
Actually, man, low key, I'm in love with this machine. I'm in love with this piece of equipment.
Oh no, I'm gonna give up. Say no. So
don't give up. Safety bar's not there.
I know. So right. So imagine you just did like what 15, 20 reps. You're like struggling, trying to re-rack the weight, moving left to right. It doesn't really matter because I have so much space now.
Yeah, you have enough room, but
it's
happening. Like,
re-racking is easy.
Yeah, the only thing is I
like it.
These, I would like to be a little bit better.
What you mean? The J hooks?
Yeah, but the fact that we have the safe anyway, so it helps with that.
You can always buy J hooks and stuff.
Yeah,
with some of these machines that come budget friendly, you get everything, but it's not like the best quality. So if you want to replace the accessories, the attachments, you can. But if you are just lifting pretty moderate amount of weight, it's fine, you know. Like nobody who's lifting 400 pounds is gonna buy this anyways.
400. Oh my.
Yeah, because you need like either the 12 gauge or the maybe even 9 or 10 gauge steel for those kinds of weight you're gonna be pushing. And this is only 2 millimeter. I think this is 14 gauge steel. And these uprights
see what I'm talking about?
2x2.
What I'm talking about. See, when you actually be racking, it's actually goes to the other side.
Well, because we made it higher though.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about even like if somebody like trying to like put it back. Most of the people, they just use the base and put it down. But you don't want that.
Nah, you don't.
But they have the safety bars that
again,
so
if it's at the right height, it's not a matter.
Yeah,
it's just the design.
Don't go too heavy neither.
Yeah, don't go too heavy
because the thickness of this metal is not.
It's still gonna hold. Cause I had one before where we had too much weight on the J hooks and like the bar was like a little bit bent because yeah, we get pretty wild when we go heavy. So other than that, everything else was pretty good.
Let's use the cables for flies to see how.
For flies? Oh yeah, do we want to do some chest? My chest is pumped.
Let's try to do some.
I want to do some bicep curls. Oh, too heavy. Yeah, let's do some flies.
Chop.
Oh man. Okay.
Leave it like that. Just give me that. Put that there for me.
Where's the handle? Oh man.
Just put one in the bottom like that.
Where'd you put the other one?
The other one should be here. We have under there. Let's go.
Oh, got it.
Just put one because I'm gonna just lay down.
Chest. Oh, you're gonna do chest flies?
Yes, just with the bench.
Laying down. Yeah, sorry, flat chest, laying down.
Just to see how we got to actually take advantage of this machine. Because the other one that we had in here, we didn't have too much room to wiggle around and actually
I don't have
work with it. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're gonna later.
Let me see. Let's see how much room we have.
What you do? Okay. That's good?
Yeah.
Again, this is the lowest it can get, so. And this is a very low bench anyways.
Yeah. You can't actually go. Just like, you can't stretch all the way.
You can't, yeah.
You can't.
This is not for that.
Like
you gotta stand up to do that.
If you're actually doing the incline, you have another bench. Let me out, King, I'm old.
Oh, I thought you was.
Oh my God. If you're actually gonna do it like that, it's better if you actually have like another bench where you can actually do incline. Yeah. Probably work better for you.
Yeah.
So let's do a standing.
Standing is gonna feel amazing.
So let's put that 35.
Amazing.
Just don't leave it down.
No, we're doing standing. Yeah, I'll put it on. Yeah. Slow down. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, snap. Okay, there we go. I forgot. Dang, it's because you have to wait. Yeah, I kind of wish it was marked though. Just a little too, huh? No, I'm moving this down. Okay.
All the way up? Oh, you're gonna do that.
This is good.
All the way up. I cannot see. You're gonna go first, King.
Yeah, all the way. Okay. We good?
Yeah, so show me what you got.
Oh, man.
What you got? I got what you need. What you need.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Look at you, King.
Let me see this. Woo! Feels good. Feel that? Whoo! Yeah.
Too heavy, but.
No, this is so. The heavier you go, the smoother it is. Just don't be weak. No, because some people. So, like, one of the things people say is that this pulley uses rollers on the actual upright. Most of them have like an actual bar that goes down, and then you have these metal bearings that just roll on them, which are a lot smoother. But the heavier you go, it really doesn't matter after a certain point, because gravity's pulling it down anyways. And essentially, you get the same feeling at heavier weights. At lighter weights, you're gonna feel like a little difference, but just get stronger.
I actually do like this.
It's good. Yeah, no, it's fun, man. Fun machine.
So far, it's been great, so I can't complain about it though.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything. The other accessories that they have, I don't really like, but it's a straight bar. I always complain about these because
the rotation, right?
They don't rotate. It's kind of standard practice nowadays. If like nobody would want to use this. Well, yeah, this is too small anyways. Like the only reason why you want a solid bar is if you're doing your back workouts. Other than that, everybody else, or anything else you're using a bar for, having it rotate is nice because your wrist, when you're doing like a bicep curl, comes up. Just your body moves, and you want to be able to have that rotation on the bar. The other bar is the same way too. You can always replace
that. I think we got somewhere here, like this one in here, or this one in there.
I got bars everywhere, man.
We got bars everywhere, so
it's not really a
rotation ones. Like you're gonna probably get if you wanna get it.
It's not really a issue, right? So again, accessories are very cheap. When you buy an accessory, it's like you're getting another machine for the price of what, like $20. Well, I got a set of this for $50. I got this, the rope, all that good stuff.
I got a pump.
For
oh my
what
Lord.
you oh yeah, and the clips too. I do. have.
I know you're not. I know you guys
Well,
not
let me
gonna use
see.
this because of rotation. Some of you probably will.
Yeah. So for instance, like I was saying, like say you're doing your tricep, your wrist starts in this direction, and it's gonna rotate to face, you know, from forward. It's gonna now face back, and having that rotation is really good on the bar, so you can get a nice pump. If the bar was not able to rotate, I wouldn't be able to do that movement well, or else like it'll just slip through my hand, which is bad. Like it's not good. Feels good? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
This is actually a good machine for this price.
Yeah. I mean, overall, you like the video, subscribe to the channel. There's a link in the description if you do choose to get a machine like this. They're pretty cheap everywhere, but Major Fitness, they send this to us for free to just do the video for instructions, because that's something that I notice when we do reviews, is that most people kind of struggle with building the machines. They ask me questions like I built it. I'm like, dude, I didn't design the machine. You know, we just built these and we just like making videos about them. But we figure to provide value to our viewers, it's always nice to provide some insight into the assembly process just to help you guys out if you do decide to get a machine like this. And make sure you watch our other videos. We plan to do workouts on this and other machines that we have, dumbbells, kettlebells, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in that video.
Chop, chop.